The 9/11 attacks were a call to arms for many Utahns eager to serve.
Some of those warriors who did their duty now struggle with invisible wounds like PTSD and thoughts of suicide. News specialist Jed Bolt introduces us to a combat veteran sharing hope for fellow veterans.
I mean, it was an incredible experience.
Army combat veteran Kenny King broke a 22-day fast this morning at the Vet Cave in Draper, a safe space for veterans. He was inspired by fellow veteran Leonardo Oliveira, who previously fasted 22 days.
I went 22 full days of no eating, just did water.
That number launched a movement to raise awareness for veteran suicide. That's how many veterans committed suicide on an average day in years past. The VA has updated that number to 17.
One would be too many, but that number kind of is a well-known number amongst kind of the community of people who are trying to prevent those suicides.
After he was medically retired from the Army, King battled thoughts of suicide. He knows isolation can be the veteran's worst enemy.
We feel already so isolated because the experiences that we've had don't seem to resonate with those that haven't had them.
PTSD following combat led him to disconnect even more.
Felt like I couldn't connect with myself anymore and therefore with others.
Even though he was in counseling, he was afraid to talk about suicide because he didn't want to frighten everybody in his life. He now knows that it's critical to reach out to other veterans as soon as those suicidal thoughts emerge.
I had so many people that loved me. I had detached from them, I had pushed them away, but I knew they loved me.
King chose to keep living and reached out for help. He found healing through the Heroes Haven, a Utah-based program aimed at helping veterans work through trauma. The VA also has many resources.
That joy for living has been even brighter. Just felt so much clarity throughout this process.
King says the fast gave him unexpected mental clarity and physical rejuvenation.
Coming back to like my true self.
His message for veterans who are hurting?
It will get better. Just staying alive is enough. And if you can, try and reach out to another veteran.
Unwilling to leave any soldier behind.
We will be there for you in any way that we can, and because people were there for us.
Resources online at ksltv.com. I'm Jed Bolt.